Crunches is what I consider absolutely the best abdominal exercise there is. Abdominal training is kind of a pet peeve of mine. I become frustrated with seeing how much time people spend on their abdominal training doing things that I think are based on misconceptions. You need to understand that as part of this program, we're going to train our abdominals the same way we train other body parts. We are going to try and get those muscles bigger and stronger. And the result is the six-pack a lot of people are looking for. I think that's, again, the big misconception. Doing lots and lots of reps does not decrease the amount of fat around your waist. That's not our concern. Right now, this is making muscles bigger and stronger. I'm going to get Andrew set up in a crunch position. He's going to lay on the floor. First thing I'm concerned about is the femur, the bone in the leg here. I want it to be vertical. I'm going to have him push his hip just a little bit more. That's about where I want him. I do not want this, okay? I do not want somebody holding these legs. Actually, anytime you get in a position where something is holding your legs down, you're probably shifting away from your abdominals and doing more of the hip flexion. So that's not what we want at all. The abdominals are responsible for making the back round. That's their primary job. And so Andrew is going to put his hands behind his head. He's going to go ahead and tuck his chin right in there. That's going to be his crunch starting position. Okay? He is not going to reach up here and try and touch his knees. Instead, he's just going to try and make his back round. And watch his elbows. Instead of going vertically towards his knees, they should be going more in an arc like that. Now go ahead and just give us a couple of real nice. It's a very nice movement. That's the way the abdominals work. Okay? Now relax a minute. Let's talk about the rest of the formula here. Andrew could probably do 30, 40, or 50 of these. I don't know. He could do quite a few of these crunches. And when you get into that high rep range, then we're no longer talking about building muscle. So we need to make it more difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to add resistance to the crunches just like we would any other exercise. And I'm going to hand Andrew a weight plate. This is a 10-pound weight. He's going to take that hole and he's going to put it right to the crown of his head. And he can get that same position we talked about before with his chin there. And now he does the same motion with added resistance. Notice he's not going down and putting his head on the ground. His chin stays tucked into his chest so that he doesn't throw his head for momentum. He's got that same smooth, full range of motion. That's very good. Now the way this will work is, just like any other exercise, you want to do a designated number of reps. Now we will do 15 reps on crunches just because crunches don't take as long. And we can do 15 reps in about the same time we do 10 reps on the leg extension machine or 7 reps on squats or something like that. So the 15 reps is reaching failure in a certain amount of time. And when Andrew's able to do that, he's going to add weight. And you can do things like take a 10, a 5, and hold them together. And eventually 2 10s, and you guys can figure this out. You're just going to keep adding weight and get as strong as you can on this crunch exercise.